though.
No notes.
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a no notes ride.
Who am I to note up the Tower of Terror?
Dude,
I will say the bad would be
Get
if
that
they...
tattooed.
Oh,
Who am I to note up the Tower of Terror?
I mean,
It's an incredibly niche tattoo.
I really hope they do not touch the one in Florida.
If they get rid of that, if I hear word of it,
yeah,
I'll fly down there and I'll chain myself to this building.
I like that. They can up. Listen,
If they take this building down, they're gonna have to kill me.
they can. All right,
They'll have to kill me.
they can update it. I think that'd be cool. Do it.
Sure.
Do little things to
Well,
it.
as long as they don't change the theme to fucking like Moana or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Which why would she be in an elevator? I'm realizing.
that'd be
no, they could find a way. They could do that. Like,
No,
remember
they
when
couldn't.
I'm still
Yeah.
falling.
No, dude,
jumps
no.
in that volcano thing.
Oh, I thought you were doing the joke from Avengers when or is
No,
it Ragnarok when Loki's falling forever?
Probably.
No, it's when Maui jumps in that volcano thingy or whatever.
I know
to like
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, honestly, the only re-theme I've ever heard is what you said. Loki would make a lot of sense. They just can't do it in the original. If they do it in Tokyo, or if they do it over in Shanghai, or not
Tokyo would be
Shanghai,
cool.
Paris.
Don't do it to Tokyo though. The Tokyo story's so good.
Oh, the
Is
high,
it?
the high tower.
Yeah, that one. That's
The high
so
tower one's
cool.
pretty cool. And then maybe do it in but the Paris one's good too. It has
That's
its
what you
own
said,
things.
yeah.
It has its own. It has 3 different stories, and they're all really scary. That one's the scariest Tower of Terror.
The only improvement I could think of on the Tower of Terror is they should replace Rod Sterling with Tom Holland. I mean,
What the fuck are
that
you
would
talking
just-
about?
Yeah, he's like so like old and boring, and like Tom Holland is like the vibe, you know.
I wish they would have let Rod Sterling smoke a cigarette on this.
And Tom
that'd be
Holland would
cool.
have two attractions, and no, I'm thinking Guardians would have
Yeah.
two because he's got the web slingers.
Can you imagine if they did that?
Let's move to the world-class test, guys. That's the crown jewel of this podcast. But first, let's once again thank our sponsors. And we're back. All right, this is a rubric of 10 tests, painstakingly devised by Byron and myself to determine if an attraction is world-class. To receive the highly coveted world-class pass, the attraction must pass 7 out of 10 tests. A score of 6 out of 10 leaves the attraction up for debate for world-class pass standing, and anything lower than 6 out of 10 is an automatic fail.
I mean, what are we doing here?
I mean, this is gonna be a 10 out of 10. Test number 1, the average tourist test. Would the average tourist have a hard time getting on this ride? Is there a long wait? Is there a complicated queue system? Absolutely not. It's fairly easy to get on. There's no longer crazy long waits for this ride. The fast pass system, or whatever the hell it is now, Lightning Lane, Max. What is it now, Byron? It's lightning.
The multi-pass?
Multi-pass now, yes.
I don't know. I'll check my phone after this recording to see what they changed it to.
We are recording this right in the midst of them making some changes again. But yes, it's very easy to get on this ride. You just wait in line.
Oh, and it's a fun line. I mean, you're in a boiler room.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
Yes.
It's so good. That's a pass. 1 for 1. Moving on. The Leslie Stahl test. Test number 2. Would you be willing to wait 60 minutes for this attraction if you've already been on it at least once? Or if everything in the park was 60, would you wait for this? This is very tough for me.
Why?
Would I actually wait 60 in my heart of hearts? I have to think about it.
Well, wait. How many? But okay, I'm sorry. I know there was a rule to this, but you said if you've been on it once before.
Yeah, so we've all been on this ride at least once.
Yeah.
Having been on it, because if I hadn't been on this, I would wait 60 easy.
Of course.
But if now knowing what happens, would you wait the 60?
I got it. If you were with someone who had never done it before, absolutely. That would be fun to experience it with someone for the first time. That's why I would do it again.
Well, let's just say you go to the park. Garrett, you buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Every ride in the park is 60 minutes.
Every ride.
Would this be one of the rides you wait for?
Ah.
I think it would,
Yeah,
honestly.
I think it
because
would too, yeah, I think it would.
it's one of the best rides in that park. It's a week park.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that.
It is.
I don't really have a take there.
It's a week park.
But the answer is yes. If it's haunted themed, dude, come on.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I don't know, Byron. What are you thinking?
I'm waiting the 60 minutes.
Oh, then we're moving.
There's no question. Like, especially if I like, we're on the West Coast. I at most get to Disney World like once a year. I'm making sure I get on the OG Tower of Terror.
No, there's no way I'm
I will
missing
wait.
this.
I will wait an hour to do it if I have to. I have actually. I think I did that like one of the last.
In fact, the
couple
two
times
rides that I feel I need to get on in this park are right next to each other. Rock and Roller
Rock and
Coaster and Tower of Terror. So 60 minutes, I'd do it. 2 for 2. We're doing great, guys. Test number 3, the smartphone test. Does the queue of this ride have enough to keep you off of your phone? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
If someone started watching TikToks in a line,
It's making you dizzy outside.
that would be. Oh, do people do that? Are they watching like, here's the 3 things that you need to know about the new Joker movie? Like,
Dude,
in the line?
if somebody is making TikToks or watching TikToks out on this line,
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot them.
I'd be more okay with them making a TikTok.
I'm
Honestly,
gonna make
than
them
watching
into a
TikTok.
ghost. They're gonna join the other 5 ghosts.
Oh, just eternal TikTokers.
just the entire time
That's-
being like pointing to things. Did
Yeah.
you know this about the Tower of Terror? I'm a ghost in it now because I have my phone out.
I'm stuck doing the say so dance
Oh, yeah.
forever.
Well, that's that ghost died like 2 years ago. though.
Yeah, the say so.
It is a banger.
And I will say, even the exterior queue
It's good.
for the Disney World version, once you're in it, you kind of like you're immersed. Like
The
you don't,
atmosphere
you
is
don't- like,
great.
you don't. I don't recall any sight lines being busted or anything like that.
No,
you're just
you-
kind, you're in it.
You
Like,
walk through like a rusty fence that has a condemned sign with the date of the accident on it. It's like you're in the world.
Has anyone ever died on the Tower of Terror?
Just those 5.
Stop.
Just
For
those 5,
real?
just those 5
No.
people.
As a matter of fact, there's so many amazing fail safes that go into this ride that because people are surprised. Oh, like has there ever been like an accident?
Oh, there's
Have the
incredible
cable-
fail-safes, yeah.
Have the cables that there's multiple cables. There is